We have to remember that a crash site in any case is difficult, but add to that a crash site in the middle of what effectively is a war zone, it makes it that much practically impossible, some say. Now we know that the inspectors have arrived, some international investigators. As you've mentioned, the OSCE team is there on the ground. They say to observe what's happening, and that's because there have been reports of some of the bodies already being improperly removed, some of the bodies being taken to the separatist-held city of Donetsk there. Ukrainian officials say more than 30 of the bodies removed there from the site. It's unclear what sort of expertise, of course, they would have in order to do so. We understood that there were requests by the separatists to bring in perhaps large transportation vehicles to take some of the debris away, possibly to Russia for investigation, and also those very critical black boxes, which Ukraine says are still in Ukraine, but in the city of Gorlivka, which is a city that is currently being held by the separatists. You know, we're familiar with a lot of global conflicts that we've seen, the fighting in Syria, for example. Let's imagine that this sort of international flight with multiple nationals was on board and crashed somewhere over Syria. Imagine the difficulties in that sort of investigation, and that's what Ukrainians say and the international community has noticed is very difficult here. And we've seen those investigators, those inspectors, walking through those wheat fields and through the sunflowers, trying to find body parts, and also not too far away are armed men, their faces covered, wearing bulletproof safety vests, and all of this is happening within a very close proximity. And also we should note that this is not just a single crash site, but this is spread out over some 20 square kilometers, making that even more difficult.